This is Glenn Quagmire doing things no human should be able to do. We all know he's a creep, but these 5 moments prove he's not even human. And number 1, it'll make you question everything.
Last night I was with Jenna for only 4 hours, and I cheated on her with a woman who was fixing the ice machine. Hands were a little cold, but we got there.
I used that.
Quagmire's always been weird, but there are moments where he crosses from disturbing neighbor into actual monster territory. I'm talking about moments where his body defies physics, his strength breaks reality, and you realize this man is operating beyond human limits. Here are 5 times Quagmire proved he's not human, ranked from concerning to genuinely horrifying. Let's start with number 5.
Hey,
Come on, you guys!
Joe, I got a deck of cards you can put in your wheels to look cool.
Joe, I'll do the wavy stomach for you. Joe!
Joe!
Coming in at number 5, we have the time Quagmire's arm operated independently of his brain. In the episode Jerome is the New Black, there's a moment that's easy to miss if you're not paying attention. Quagmire's at the Drunken Clam with the guys, just having a normal conversation. Nothing weird yet. Then a woman walks by, and Quagmire's arm just goes on its own, without him controlling it. His arm reaches out, grabs her, and pulls her toward him while his face is still mid-conversation with Peter. He's not even looking at her. His body is facing the other direction, but his arm has locked onto her like a heat-seeking missile. Now, you might think, okay, that's just a gag about him being a pervert. Sure, but here's the thing. His arm moved before his brain registered she was there. That's not reflexes, that's not muscle memory, that's his body operating on autopilot with one singular mission: acquire women. Normal humans don't have autonomous limbs that hunt independently. That's nightmare fuel. That's possession-level horror. Quagmire's arm has developed its own consciousness, and its only purpose is to grab. This man's nervous system has evolved beyond human limitations, and we're all just supposed to be okay with it. But if you think an independent arm is bad, just wait.
You and me have to talk.
What's up, blood?
Nobody's dating nobody. You understand? I don't want Pam dating a white boy.
What?
At number 4, we have definitive proof that Quagmire's strength is not biologically possible. In Screams of Silence, the story of Brenda Q, Quagmire's sister Brenda is in an abusive relationship with a guy named Jeff, and when Quagmire finds out, something switches off in his brain. Or maybe switches on, depending on how you look at it. The guy decides to confront Jeff. Normal intervention stuff, right? They're gonna talk to him, maybe rough him up a little. But Quagmire beats this man so severely that Jeff ends up in a full body cast. Arms, legs, torso, neck, everything. This man looks like a mummy. Now let's do the math here. Jeff's a full-grown adult, probably 190, 200 pounds, and Quagmire puts him in the hospital with injuries so severe he can't move a single limb. That requires force that shouldn't exist in a human body. We're talking bone-shattering, organ-rupturing impact, and Quagmire did this with his bare hands. But here's what makes this truly inhuman. Quagmire shows 0 signs of fatigue. No bruised knuckles, no heavy breathing, no adrenaline crash. He just goes back to his normal day like he didn't just hospitalize someone with extreme prejudice. The human body has limiters. Your brain stops you from using full strength because it would tear your muscles and break your bones. Quagmire doesn't have those limiters, which means either his brain doesn't care about self-preservation or his body is built different. My money's on built different, because what comes next proves Quagmire's anatomy is not standard issue.
Get ready to die, Quagmire!
You know, if you had any balls, you'd put that gun down and we could settle this like men.
At number 3, we get a direct look at Quagmire's body, and it explains everything. In Baby Got Black, Ida, Quagmire's dad, makes an observation that changes the entire Quagmire lore. She's talking to the guys, and she casually mentions that Quagmire was born with an extra set of organs. Not an extra kidney or a weird rib, an entire extra set, meaning Quagmire has double of everything inside his body. 2 hearts, 2 sets of lungs, double liver, double stomach, double everything. And suddenly, all the insane stuff Quagmire does makes sense. The man's cardiovascular system is running on redundancy. His oxygen intake is doubled, his blood flow is superhuman. This isn't a birth defect. This is evolution. Quagmire is biologically superior, and he's been hiding it his whole life. Think about what this means. When normal people get tired, it's because their heart and lungs can't keep up with oxygen demand. Quagmire doesn't have that problem. He's got a backup system running at all times. That's why he never gets winded. That's why his stamina is legendary. That's why he can do things that would put a normal person in the hospital. But here's the darker implication. If Quagmire has double organs, what else is doubled? His hormone production, his neural pathways, his capacity for obsession? Because that leads us directly into number 2, which is where Quagmire's body does something that defies medical science.
Joke's on you, I already got it.
Meningitis.
I'm a carrier.
Gonorrhea!
Patient 0. You're gonna have to do better than that.
Again. At number 2 is the moment Quagmire's body physically transformed based on pure desire. And it's genuinely disturbing. In The Giggity Wife, Quagmire starts dating a woman, and for the first time in his life, he's in a committed relationship, which means no more random hookups, no more giggity, just one woman. And his body starts shutting down. We're not talking about him being sad or frustrated, we're talking about physical deterioration. Quagmire starts losing weight, his skin gets pale, his hair thins out, he's wasting away like he's got a terminal illness. The diagnosis? Lack of sex is killing him. Not making him depressed, actually killing him. His body requires sexual activity to function, like it's a vital nutrient. But then the relationship ends, and within hours, Quagmire's back on the prowl. He goes on an absolute rampage, and this is where it gets inhuman. His body transforms, his muscles inflate, his jawline sharpens, his entire physique changes in real time. He gets bigger, stronger, more defined. And here's the most disturbing part. His arm, his right arm specifically, grows to twice its normal size. Massive, bulging, disproportionate to the rest of his body. The show makes a joke about why that arm got so big, but let's be real. This is his body physically adapting to increased activity. Muscle growth in humans takes weeks, months even. Quagmire did it in a day. That's not exercise. That's metamorphosis. His body literally reshaped itself based on behavioral patterns. Quagmire's not working out. He's evolving. His DNA is rewriting itself in real time to optimize for his lifestyle. And if his body can do that, if it can transform on command, what's stopping it from doing worse?
Let's go.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, he must be with a mystery girl.
And at number 1, the most disturbing moment Quagmire has ever had. The moment that proves his body is operating on a completely different system than his brain. In Quagmire's Quagmire, Meg starts developing feelings for Quagmire. Shockingly, he's into it. They start hanging out, going on actual dates, and Quagmire seems genuinely happy. But then things start to get more serious. Right before anything major happens, he asks her her age. She confidently says 18. And instantly, Quagmire's entire body shuts down. His system slams the emergency brakes before his brain even finishes processing the words. But here's the twist. Meg wasn't actually the age she claimed, and somehow on a biological level, Quagmire's body sensed it. His brain believed her, but his body rejected the situation anyway. It's like he has an internal safety mechanism, a biological alarm system that overrides his conscious decision-making. Quagmire looks confused afterward, trying to figure out why he couldn't go through with it, and if his nervous system made a decision his mind didn't understand. This means Quagmire's body has learned. It has adapted. It has created its own automated defense system to keep him out of catastrophic situations. That is not human biology. That is survival evolution gone rogue.
So, how your studies going?
They're going pretty good. School's good.
What's your favorite class?
What was your favorite class?
And okay, quick bonus moment that almost made the list. In Screams of Silence, after Quagmire beats Jeff into a body cast, the guys decide they need to finish the job, so they take Jeff out to the woods to take care of him. And Quagmire pulls out a bag full of supplies, shovels, plastic tarps, rope, everything you'd need to dispose of evidence. Joe asks Quagmire, why do you have all this stuff? And Quagmire just shrugs and says, I'm prepared for this exact situation. Not I brought this for today, not I planned ahead. He's prepared, meaning he's always ready, meaning this bag just exists in his house at all times. Glenn Quagmire has a murder disposal kit on standby, just in case, and he's so casual about it that the guys don't even question it. That's not human behavior. That's apex predator behavior. That's someone who's thought through this scenario so many times it's become routine. Quagmire's not just strong or weird or obsessed. He's dangerous, and the only reason he hasn't been caught is because his body's evolution includes threat assessment. He knows exactly how far he can go before consequences catch up, and he stays just inside that line.
Now here's the plan. I'm taking Quagmire for a little ride, and you guys are gonna stay out here and freeze to death. Now get those hands where
So, there you have it. 5 moments that prove Quagmire isn't just weird, he's biologically impossible. Double organs, superhuman strength, body transformations, and instincts that operate completely outside his own control. Quagmire isn't just a character, he's a cautionary tale of what happens when evolution takes a very wrong turn. Which moment freaked you out the most? Let me know in the comments, because I refuse to believe I'm the only one legitimately concerned about this man. And hey, if you enjoyed hanging out today, hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel more than you think, and it keeps these deep dive videos coming. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.